went to Latgale, far countryside of Latvia, to creative camp to record the new album, and conditions were perfect for making great music.
So every day we woke up and we had to heat up the place, boil some water to wash dishes and make coffee and make breakfast.
There was no water supply system, and for 2 days also no electricity, so it was really country. It took a lot of time, a lot of effort, but then you see how much resources you spend daily on just such a regular thing as comfort. Var skaļāk arī palīk. Tom York in the house. I'm like, woo! Tu izties pēc manis. Tu vēl augstāk?
Nē, tas ir, bet viņš īsti...
Jā, bet mums vienkārši jāpieliek akords klāt. Nevar saprast par to pirmo, ka viņš iegļa, kā viņš aizietu, ne? Ko, Emil? Kas gļukoja?
Jā, goķis.
Aizās to kameru, nu! Kas ir? Nu, slikta diena.
Jā, viens Edgars, es nevaru tev izturēt.
Ej prom! Neiešu. 1, 2, 3, 4. But it was very inspiring because we lived by this beautiful lake, and it got frozen, and then on some free days we could go ice skating.
And that's about it. Days went by and we had some new first ideas of the album.
A few months later, we went to another camp in Kuldīga, next to Kuldīga, a place where we go very often. We've been there many times, and it's lovely, and we feel like a second home.
Tur bija tikai 4 ievadi. Nu, pa virsu ēd šredā, ne? Ar zobiem.
Otrdiena. Strādājam jau no 12 rītā.
Jā.
Ir diezgan produktīvi. Man ir prieks par savu jauno darbinieku Robertu. Viņš čakli strādā. Jā, Roberts. Nu, viņam vēl daudz jāmācās, bet es domāju, ka viņam izdosies. Es jau redzu potenciālu. Most of our songs have been written there, and this was not an exception. But as we had the musical demos already, we didn't have any vocals as usually. We add the vocals later. And so this was a quite different approach to the writing because we spent the days separately, each of us in our own room, just trying to do vocals for any song we want. And then once for lunch and once for dinner, we met and discussed what we have done and how did it go, and commented each other. And yeah, that was something new. Kas ir grūtākais šajā profesijā? Reizēm spraužot USB vadu datorā, tu viņu paņem un iesprauž otrādāk, un tas vienkārši kaitina. Varam ķerties klāt darbam.
It's just always really important to escape the city and go to these camps, because then you can just think about the songs and the music. That's all you can think of. You don't have these daily distractions and other thoughts, and that's really important for us, that we can give ourselves to the writing process. And other than that, we're cooking dinner, watching movies, reading books, and just talking random things to each other all the time.
We wanted to book 2 weeks anywhere. Red Bull guys reached out and said you can get 2 weeks in São Paulo, Brazil.
We just peeped into Tallinn, and now peeping out of the Tallinn, peeping to home.
Kiss and fly.
Hey guys, we're in Brazil! It's so loud in here! I can't hear myself!
We went there with our producer Gatis, and we have a really good relationship.
Oi, mi amigos, we are in Brazil, São Paulo. It's winter time here, but
Nu, ko tu gribētu likt pirmo, Edgar?
Pirmo?
Kā tev
Pirmās
liekas?
būs bongas.
Tā tad nebūs stereo. Labi, pirmās būs bungas un sāksim ar kikatronu.
Man tā doma bija, jā.
Tev bija tā doma. Ok, sākam ar kikatronu. Tad mums būs kiks, jā, viens ir iekšā.
Brazil was
Yep.
a little bit different than we expected. We were expecting a lot of tropical jungles and beaches, but we went to São Paulo, which is a huge city with 20 million population, and it's basically concrete jungle.
We'll come to it. Track play. Viņš paliek tāds, viņa tāds
It was around recording day 10 or 11, and we had this recording session. And after a take that wasn't so good, our producer threw the mic by the mixer, said, "Okay, guys, well, let's try again. Good luck." And we said, "Hey, that sounds like an album name." And he said, "What? Good luck?" And it's like, "Yeah, well, a cool idea." And after a few days, we started to talk about it. That, hey, what we're gonna call the album? And we said, like, hey, we already have the name.
Vienkārši viņš laika ir tāds tu zini kā, viss ir baigi konstanti. Yeah, that's MIDI.
A banana smile on your face.
This is the song where we crashed the steering, right?
Give him some bananas.
It's time to have some lunch.
Yeah. So, Portugal. Recording. It's so great.
Fresh
you know?
Brazilian air.
Yeah.
Smell.
Something that needs to be done.
Jā, un tad, kad spāns tukšs varbūt, lai viņš tā jā, un tad aiziet un tad aiziet jā, rifiņš, tas ir ko rifiņš, un aiziet otrais spāns, un tad aiziet
Ir gājiens.
piemēram, nu nezinu, un tad aiziet un tad ar beigām uzkarās, un tad aiziet tas piedžiks. Tāds mierīgs. Kā tev liekas, GoPro skatītāji? Viņš šādi dara visu laiku, jā. Halftēmā, bet viņš visu laiku. Jā?
Waiting for Uber. We are in Brazil, and it is kind of chill. We lived at this cool place. We stayed at Latvians. We call her our Latvian grandma. Our Brazilian grandma.
Es piemiņoju.
And
Brazilian Latvian grandma.
because
She's Latvian, but
because
she
she's
lives in
Latvian
Brazil.
and she has grown up there and lived there all her life. Her name is Dagmara, and
Hey, Dagmara.
she made us breakfast every morning, dinner every evening. It was lovely.
She took such a good care of us.
Laiks iet uz darbu.
Mums stāsta, ka šeit viņiem ir ļoti interesants cepuru stilā. Jā, daudz arī hip-hop artisti, reperi ielām redzēti daudz savus diskus. This is the Red Bull station, the place that's been our home for the last 2 weeks. We'd like to say thanks to Red Bull for having us here. It's been wonderful.
We have tears in our eyes.
And when the job was done, it was time for fun.
The job is done.
Avocado!
Such beauty.
This is what we live for. Yeah.
What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece of avocado.
So after 2 weeks of recording, we wanted to see something more than these concrete jungle and just huge traffic jams. And we spent a week around Brazil in rainforests and next to the beaches.
It looks like mandarin.
But it's a lemon. It's mind blowing.
Coconut.
We're going to Iguazu waterfalls to get wet.
Hola! Hola! Just landed in Iguazu and it's summertime.
It's just nuts.
Absolutely stunning. You can see clearly the whole landscape, and it just takes breath away. You can't see through camera, but you know, it's just when you see something like this, you need some bananas, man. You need to eat some bananas. Just amazing!
First,
Hole in the ground and the jungle in the background.
the first glimpse of an amazing, wonderful.
Iguazu waterfalls. That's amazing. It's a miracle.
Oh my god.
It's an end of the rainbow. Good luck. Just like dragons in Avatar. This is a good reminder to recycle.
If you want your grandson or your granddaughter to see this beautiful piece of nature, these guys are pretty dangerous. They look really cute. Cheers.
It's a great day, beautiful morning here in Iguazu. We're flying back to São Paulo and hopefully going to Ubatuba to catch some waves.
Yeah, we went surfing. I surfed for the first time and it was amazing. Brazil, thank you for that.
Obviously, Roberto broke his surf.
We rented cars and went from São Paulo to Rio de Janeiro. It's like a 2-day drive with stops and sightseeing and surfing. And it was a lot of fun. That was the dessert part of our Brazilian trip.
It's been a long time, but the time has come that our friend Robert here has bought his first
Baseball cap?
cap on.
Keep on.
Cap on.
Keep on.
Kan goed Excel.
Ja, dus dan wel.
Emil. Thank you, Brazil. Bye.